Hello, and welcome back to this, the third podcast of five. Before we start, could I ask you to find a place where you will not be disturbed for the next short while? If you are driving, perhaps you could give yourself permission to pull over now. In the last podcast, I invited you to begin to focus on how your mind works at the level of your own personal and unique style of thinking. What are you noticing now? It can be very helpful for some to write this down in a reflective journal or diary. It gets those thoughts out of your head, as it were, and captures your thinking in a really concrete way. At this point, you might have a clearer sense of how you can become stuck in repeated loops and cycles of unhelpful negative thinking in response to the challenges you are now facing. You are not alone. This is normal. We all get stuck from time to time, and there are ways to become unstuck. It may come as a surprise to you, but when you begin to observe the content of your mind generally, you begin to see how uninteresting much of the internal dialogue is. It is only when more challenging and emotionally charged thoughts arise that we can become aware of the sometimes painful emotions that are activated. Emotions and the associated sensations are felt in the body. While the body holds the stressful emotions and sensations, it cannot distinguish between a fearful, threatening thought in your head and a real and present danger. The body treats both in the same way. It activates the stress reaction and prepares the body to fight, to run, or to freeze. These automatic reactive strategies were very useful at the dangerous waterhole 20,000 years ago, but in the world we inhabit today, they may not be as helpful as they once were. As you travel this new journey, hopefully in increasing awareness, your challenge still remains to preserve your physical, mental, and emotional balance in this new, unfamiliar, and changed situation. In the previous podcast, we shared with you the short practice of ringing your bell, and all to focus your attention. We call that practice mindfulness, which, put simply, is learning and practicing the skill of systematically focusing your attention non-judgmentally on the present moment of your experience, whether good or bad, and all with an openness and a curiosity. In this practice and discipline, you have a better chance of breaking the sometimes automatic stress reaction and giving yourself greater flexibility to choose what really needs your attention next. Sometimes what most needs your attention right now is you. I would now ask you to listen to my guidance during this personal time for yourself. In a busy world, it is a time of non-doing. It is a time of relaxation, but with alertness and focus. During this short 5-minute mindfulness practice, see if you can be open to whatever arises, with interest and curiosity, without judgment, whether pleasant or unpleasant. Let go of any expectations that this time must be a particular way. Let the experience unfold naturally. It is best to sit in a dignified, erect and relaxed posture, wherever you are sitting, in your car, or on a chair in a quiet place. Now, soften your gaze and close your eyes gently. Firstly, open your awareness to your breathing, the in-breath and the out-breath. We experience it as it is. We let it come and go as it does, without needing to manipulate or change it in any way. Just being here, feeling the movement of each breath in and out, totally present in each moment. At times, it might be fast or slow, deep or shallow. However it is, just observe your breath as best you can. Not trying to get anything or get any place, just being with your breathing in this precious moment, the only moment you ever have. Each breath is a wonderful anchor and safe harbour to bring you back to the present moment of your experience at any time during your day. Now, gently changing the focus of your attention for some moments, let us focus on the thinking process, allowing your awareness to perceive thoughts arising and passing without necessarily getting caught up in the content of those thoughts, no matter how interesting the thoughts might seem, just bearing witness to those thoughts as they come and go. They might be memories or plans or thoughts about work or family. Notice any stressful patterns of judging or worrying. Notice thoughts that might increase or prolong certain emotions like fear or anxiety or uncertainty. Just notice whatever arises in the mind as events like clouds floating past in the night sky. If you do find yourself lost in a particular story or struggle, just letting go of the story or struggle and keeping the awareness open and spacious to the passing show without having to play a part or be involved in the outcome. So as you are focusing on and expanding your awareness of your thinking process, allow your awareness now to embrace a sense of the whole body and any sensations you may notice as you sit here. Maybe just noticing where you might be carrying any stress in your body and gently moving your neck and shoulders to release any built-up tension, letting it go, letting the amazing flow of life unfold in awareness. For this short meditation, allowing life to just be, allowing yourself to just be as you are, nothing to do, nowhere to go, just being, moment by moment, whole, complete, alive, and ready for the day ahead. And now, taking this understanding into your world of life and work, so that you can meet all experience and the inevitable highs and lows of life from a place that is more grounded and connected to what gives you energy and vitality and meaning and purpose in your life. So when you are ready, and you hear the sound of the bell, gently opening your eyes to the world and taking some of this quality of curious attention and presence to your next activity.